YouTube, what's going on? Cat checking in with another video. Today we got Yungeen Ace. This right here is his interrogation video. ATK, Yungeen Ace interrogation video, Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah, let's get into this. I haven't seen this video, but I heard people said he snitched in this video or did some type of snitching, some type of telling. So let's go on and get into it. It's a 2-hour video. We probably gonna watch all that. Should I fast forward this bitch? I think y'all was telling me I don't even know. That's how you know settings. Speed. I'm gonna do
all these other groups. I know Folio. I know PC. I know all these other groups, man. I've been doing this a long time. You have put yourself in a situation that you need to get out of. You need to remove the Yungeen gang and the Ace and all these names out of this round. Because when you put yourself in that situation, and I look at those other non-rap groups and I look at you, you're all the same. And bro, you're talented. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be honest. Your video's better than everybody else's.
Breaking overnight, Jacksonville police have arrested the only surviving victim of the quadruple shooting that happened near the St. John's Town Center earlier this week.
Police say Kenyatta Bullard, who is also known by his rapper name Yungeen Ace, is charged with violation of probation. Last October, Bullard was sentenced to 31 months probation after appearing before a Clay County judge and pleading no contest to accessory after the fact.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Crime Circus. My name is Drip Drop, and I'll be your host as always.
Go in there and have a seat. Try to get you some water or something, all right? Yeah. Down up. Lean forward, huh? Hold your hands. A minute. A glass of water or something? All right, I'll be right back, okay? Hello?
why y'all always do that? I mean, I know it'd be cold as shit in there, but why y'all always do that? Y'all always motherfucking act like y'all freezing when y'all get in the motherfucking little ass rooms.
Mr. Bullard, remember me? Detective Callahan with the Sheriff's Office. Oh, yeah, I talked to you before. This is Detective Anderson. Obviously, you're in custody in our office. I'm going to read your rights to you, okay? I need you to understand. You have the right to remain silent. You understand that? You have anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You understand that? You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present while you're being questioned. Do you understand that? If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you in full questioning if you wish. Do you understand that? You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand that? Okay. So you understand each of the rights I've explained to you? Say yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And having these rights in mind, you wish to talk to me at this time. I explain everything to you. Okay? I know you've made some statements and want to know why you're here. So, why do you think you're here?
I don't know, that's why.
You have no idea.
Unless y'all come and question me about why my cousin's in or my best friend.
Is that DeAndre?
Yeah.
Okay. You're here for a number of reasons, Kenyatta. Me and you had a talk before.
Yeah, we did.
Okay. A lot of things have happened since the last time me and you talked. Remember I told you before that it's not going away. I mean, it's going to be continued to be investigated. And you remember what we talked about before?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we've continued to investigate that, and that's why you're sitting in this house today, in my house today. That's why you were put handcuffs this morning. That's why the Clay County Sheriff's Office went to your apartment. There's a lot of things I want to talk to you about. I need you to be honest with me. Okay. Now's the time. Today's your day. You need to understand that. It's not going to be tomorrow. We have arrest warrants for you. Okay? You get a chance to talk to myself and Detective Anderson today. And anything that needs to be cleared up, any information that you feel like that we need to know about, whether it involves yourself or any of your boys, today's the day. You're not going to get another opportunity. Because there's a lot that you can help us with and help us understand. But I also know there's a sense of loyalty to your boys. Hey man, I know you better than your mama knows you. Well, since you walked out of this office last time, you have been my primary.
Nigga said, I know you better than your mother.
and your mama knows you. Well, since you walked out of this office last time, you have been my primary focus. The sheriff of Clay County has told Detective County you don't do nothing else but the Yungeen gang. So I know you and I know everybody you're associated with better than y'all know yourselves probably. And if I felt like I was
Keep It Quilted means you keep it the best. Keep It Quilted means comfort that feels good and does good with 5 million trees planted. For her.
wasting my time sitting in this room talking to Ken Bullard, I wouldn't be in here. I've been doing this a long time, bro. I know you've been very cordial, very, very respectful on traffic stops. I know that when you come in contact with law enforcement, whether it be the poker room or anywhere else, that everybody I've talked to says, man, he's that kid, really?
Yeah.
Because you've always been that way. Today you were that way.
Yeah.
So if I felt like I was wasting my time sitting in this little bitty room talking to Ken Bullard, I wouldn't be here. We just book you in the Clay County Jail, be done with you, and you just have to face court and all that stuff. I didn't afford DeAndre Thomas the same opportunity. I didn't afford Sedarian Samuel the same opportunity because I don't have no interest in talking to them because they don't have the persona, they don't have the they just haven't been raised. I can tell the way you've been raised to be respectful. So I'm not interested at this point. So that's why I'm here talking to you because I have a feeling that you're going to do the right thing. Yeah, is it going to sting a little bit? It might, because it's hard to tell the police when you've done wrong. But I also know, and I'm just going to let it take you on. I mean, you post all that stuff on Facebook. I know some stuff's been weighing on your heart. I can see that. I've been doing this a long time. I've looked at other people's Facebooks that have been involved in.
They keep banging this. I've been doing this for a long time. Like, they love banging that. Yeah, I've been doing this for a long time. Bro, who give a fuck how long you been doing this? Like,
some crazy stuff. And they don't really post much or they don't talk about it. The stuff's been weighing on your heart. I can tell. Just by some of the stuff you put out. I know you're talented.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not stupid.
I got 500,000 views on that song.
Over 400,000, 49 states and 3 countries.
Yeah.
I do my homework, bro.
Yeah.
I know you're talented. I saw a little video of the top 10 rap artists in Jacksonville. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something. You put yourself in a position, because I know Cutthroat. I know all these other groups. I know Folio. I know PC. I know all these other groups, man. I've been doing this a long time. You have put
this right here is prime example that, like, for artists, I mean, we already know this. They have hip hop police. That's what they was called in New York. It's called hip hop police. New York and LA. It's called hip hop police. Every state has gang police, hip hop police. They basically all do the same thing, which is now we live in a social media era. So their job is to watch what y'all post. The popular artists, the artists that is gaining traction, the artists that's dissing, their job is to watch y'all. And that's why so many takedowns going on in this world, well, in the United States. I believe it's overseas too, but yeah, bro, like, you niggas is social media, bro. Y'all love it.
Put yourself in a situation that you need to get out of. You need to remove the Yungeen gang and the Ace and all these names out of this round. Because when you put yourself in that situation, and I look at those other non-rap groups and I look at you, you're all the same. And bro, you're talented. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. Your video is better than everybody else's. I'm a country fan. I like country music, but I appreciate music. I like all types of music. Yeah, I appreciate music. I mean, if you appreciate music, you got to. Hey, I grew up in the era of golly. Did you see the movie Boys in the Hood? The one that just came out? Eazy-E.
Oh, the comics.
I'm talking about that. Yeah. Did you see that movie?
Yeah, I seen it.
That's the era I grew up in. I grew up playing basketball right here in Clay County. Believe it or not, I went to college and played basketball. The people I played basketball with, we listened to Eazy-E, we listened to LL Cool J, we listened to Ice-T. So I grew up.
And that's another thing. Y'all be looking at these white officers and shit like that, or like just officers, period. Like, y'all be looking at these niggas like they squares. Like, man, this nigga is square. Like, he ain't no woo-woo. Like he said, he grew up listening to hip-hop. You'll be thinking like, oh yeah, you just a 40-year-old man. Nah, like, he might not understand the music now. But he know what the fuck going on. And like I said, bro, like, it's nowhere in hell that you gonna sit up here and try to get one over on these niggas. Cause these niggas, like he said, his job is to watch y'all. I ain't gonna say me, cause I don't do crime, so.
So I appreciate music. So yeah, so white bread boy like me from Middleburg listens to the Yungeen go to war, you know, you would think, man, he's just, I see the talent. I mean, I do.
Yeah.
And when I look at your video versus the other 9, I know you got talent. But you gotta understand something, bro. There's a difference between living that dream and living that dream. Okay? Your little disclaimer down there that all these guns are props, come on, man. I've got one of those guns. Right here. Click on Sheriff's office. Now owns one of those guns that was in that video. You know what's going, because y'all missing it. And we own it. Okay? So these are the kind of things that I need to talk to you about. There's a huge, bigger picture than getting out of bullet. There's a bigger picture. And today in this room, if you cared about your little brothers and your mama, you would do the right thing. Because, like I told you, it's going to sting a little bit. I ain't going to lie to you. That's one thing I will not do in this room. If you ask me a direct question, if I have the answer to it, I will not lie to you, and I expect the same respect. If I don't know the answer, I'm going to take it. I don't know. But I'm not going to lie to you in this room because I don't expect you to lie to me. So that would kind of be an asinine for me to lie to you. So, yes, we have warrants for your arrest. Yes, it's going to sting a little bit. But tomorrow's another day, correct? But today is the day we get all this off your chest. Because I know it's been bothering you, bro. I've been reading your Facebook posts. You got a heavy heart. If you didn't have a heavy heart, you wouldn't be as talented writing songs, correct?
I love making songs.
He got a heavy heart because he took losses, bro. That's why he got a heavy heart. He took losses. Losing. I mean, everybody knows the situation. Like, being involved in, you know, that type of situation he been in. Yeah, he gonna be on defense with a lot of people. So I get it.
Because your other song that you got on YouTube, kind of, I guess you wrote it after your girl for your girl.
Yeah, I like making music like that. I only make music like go to work because I know it'll be a good attention grab like everybody. Like that's what people like to listen to. So that's why I was like, all right, let me go get this song.
Do you know anything about Marilyn Manson?
Who?
Marilyn Manson. Do you know anything about him?
No.
You know, he wrote all this strange music. He wears the makeup, like devil worship and stuff.
No.
Do you know he's a genius?
Fair.
He does not believe that, does not think that. He does that because he knows that makes money, and he's a multi-millionaire, and he does crazy stuff. People think he's the devil, but if you see him in an interview without the makeup on, just normal, he's a genius.
Yeah.
So I get it. Sometimes
I said that in the video, ESTG, when they basically was claiming like, oh, he sold his soul to the devil. No, it's called strategy. It's called playing with your psyche. It's key things that we know that's gonna get a reaction. And some people don't have no morals, so they're gonna play on them psyches. So
Yeah.
But here's the problem with your tunes. You lived it. You not only wrote the song, I don't know if it drew attention to y'all didn't need to have attention from other groups. Like that Go to War song, I don't know if you drew attention from other rap groups in Jacksonville, that negative attention, but you kind of lived it at the same time. The Go to War video, the Yungeen game was kind of at war.
Well, that's not why I wrote the song.
No, that's not why you wrote it, but I think when you wrote it, you put it on YouTube, I think it drew some negative attention.
The people around me.
Yeah, I think some other groups got jealous and saw you really like the war.
All over the world, people. Y'all.
No, I'm talking about locally here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm saying it's all over the world.
I'm gonna say it blunt, you pissing people off.
Yeah, I've been looking at the comments and stuff. Like, no, I don't really do.
Well, it's not only comments.
No,
it's what you drew to Orange Park. It's what came here.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's people.
Your own boy got shot and ended up in the hospital.
Yeah, I know. I seen. Yeah, I was.
You were there.
Yeah, I was right next to him.
You were there.
I know.
And when the detectives got there, they said, "Who did it?"
I know.
And y'all said, "We don't know." But you knew.
I don't know. I swear to God, I promise. I would try.
Remember what I told you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're gonna go through a lot of stuff today, okay? And I'm gonna have some stuff where this is gonna be almost like a show and tell too, because I know you're the type of person that I can sit here and we can have a 24-hour conversation. Kenyatta's, you're like Missouri. Show me. Because the last time I talked to you, you talk. So this is gonna be show and tell. This is gonna be kind of a different situation for you because I'm gonna bring my laptop in here and I'm gonna show you some things today that you're gonna have to explain.
All right. Yes, sir.
Because if you don't explain it, guess what it's gonna make you look like? This hardened, gang-banging thug that doesn't have any thoughts of life.
My bad, y'all. Hey, like I tell you all the time, bro.
Itself.
They don't want these type of people in society, bro. They don't want people that they label as a terrorist, a menace. Even if you in the trenches, they don't want y'all in the trenches because they feel like the people in the trenches got to live a life too. Like they living a productive life. They go to work. They pay taxes and shit like that too. Like we gotta make it safe for them kids to be able to get big and do whatever. They don't want none of this shit around, bro. They don't want none of that gang banging, ratchet, killing, thugging. They don't want none of that shit, bro. from the lowest level all the way up. They don't want none of that shit, bro.
So I'm gonna bring it in. We're gonna look at it. We're gonna talk about it. And there's gonna be some situations that I'm probably gonna have to let you get a minute because it's gonna be shocking. But I know you're the type of person that, like I said, we can talk for 24 hours. And if I don't show you, you're gonna have a hard time telling me about it. Okay? But I'm not mad at you. Remember I told you before, I don't judge you. I've already told you, I recognize the talent. Okay? And so a lot of the other detectives are all kind of like, man, why couldn't the right person get a hold of these knuckleheads and steer them in the right direction?
Yeah, that's what my big brother trying to do that to me.
Who? Which one?
Mark.
Mark Jefferson?
Yeah, that's my, yeah, he
Look, the nigga know, like, bruh, who? Mark. Young and Ace said Mark Jefferson? Like, these niggas roll out be knowing, bro.
Remember, I know more about you than you probably know about yourself. I could probably educate you on some things. You'd scratch your head and be like, hey, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, that's why we were trying to, I just been working on music. Like, I've been trying to write. Because there's a lot of people, there's a couple of labels that try to sign me. But, like, I want to get signed, but I don't. So, like,
so let me just educate me a little bit. Why wouldn't you want to get signed?
Like, I don't know, like, I heard like a lot of people say, like the deals be like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like, you gotta do something, dude.
So you kind of like an ownership thing.
Yeah.
Once you sign, they own everything.
Yeah, I ain't on that. I don't be wearing dresses like they got. Like, you have to wearing dresses. Lately, I just been working. We're trying to shoot a video. I'm trying to shoot videos.
What video you shoot next?
I was gonna shoot a song called "Say Something." So my brother got shot.
Who's your buddy? Nova? Oh, DeAndre.
Yeah, I made a song. I told my brother I wasn't gonna make, like, no more go to war songs because
it drew a lot of damn attention.
That's what I'm saying. That's why.
And which also drew the attention of the Clay County Sheriff's Office.
That's why I told my brother. My brother's talking to me about it. That's why I was like.
I mean, do y'all realize the day y'all turn the cameras off and it's a wrap, it's good, get it out. Do y'all realize what y'all did?
Nah, that's my brother's talking.
Not only did you draw gangs like the PCE and Cutthroat and all these people drew attention, you drew attention to the biggest gang in the United States. Law enforcement.
Facts. The biggest gang in the world, not just the United States, the biggest gang in the world with the most resources. The most resources. They have resources to all the cameras, resources to, man, come on, bro. And y'all feel like y'all could beat these niggas. Yeah, you might. It's always, but it's niggas getting charged with murders that they did 40 years ago.
Yeah. That's what I was talking to my brother. He told me, don't make songs. I don't really like making songs like that. I just made it because I just knew it'd get a lot of views.
You pulled a Marilyn Manson.
You know what I'm saying?
It was. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
it was something that you saw that it would get you right there.
I just knew, you know what I'm saying? And once I did that, I could come with, you know what I'm saying? Other stuff, like, all I need, I like making something like that because, like, I don't know.
You're a singer.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I noticed on the video a lot of other guys had parts. You were more of a singer.
Yeah, I don't like making music. That's why you know what I'm saying? So I like music like regular. People could just people listen to music. When people listen to music, it's just, I don't know, they listen to music for different reasons.
You're right.
So I don't want to be the reason that people just, you know what I'm saying, go out through this. And, you know what I'm saying? So I'd rather make music change, you know what I'm saying, change what I can around it. You know what I'm saying? I like making music. That's what I want to do. That's what I be trying. That's why lately I only come to the studio.
No, and I saw that too. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Trey ain't coming home. D ain't coming home. Ain't coming home.
You know?
Ain't coming home, bro. And there's a chance you ain't coming home. But you're getting afforded an opportunity today that they didn't get afforded. You ever heard the terminology, you cut the snake off at the head, the body quivers? You're the head, bro. You are the reason why the Clay County Sheriff's Office is focused on the Yungeen gang. You want that focus off of the Yungeen gang? Today's the day.
See what I'm saying?
Because we're not done.
You see what I'm saying? And that's what I said, bro. Like, so in my city, bro, they throwing out like for the popular rappers, like the up and coming rappers and shit like that. Like what they doing in my city is they're letting them do all they dirt, and they dropping these big ass cases. They knocking out these big ass cases. I'm talking about big ass cases. Like niggas is getting 40 years, 20 years, 30. They not playing. So my advice to anybody that want to rap, start capping. Like real life, just start capping in your raps. Don't even do no diss songs. Like sing about some bitches or something. Like you only sing about getting fly, rap about getting fly. Like, cause these niggas is not about to play no games. Like they about to spank shit.
This isn't over. We just got the head off of the snake. There's some other people out.
Oh, and like you said, bro. So what they doing is they taking the top artists from all these areas, 40 years. Now your whole hood's a drought. I seen it for myself. I seen neighborhoods get indicted, real life indicted. Bro, that for years that slowed down killing. I'm talking about real life years. I'm talking about no crime, no none of that shit. Like slow that shit down completely. Because they took the top niggas out.
There right now, they're sitting lying in wait, and there's detectives ready to pounce. But we wanted you here to talk to you to find out when you wanted the bleeding to stop. Because like I said, it's gonna sting a little bit. It is. I'm gonna lie to you. We got arrest warrants for you. You don't have to go to jail, and you don't have to answer for what you did. And we're gonna talk about some other things, and you're probably gonna have to answer for some other things too. But you know what? At the end of the day, tomorrow's another day.
Yeah.
But here's what you got to realize: the Yungeen gang has some success. There's members that are involved in your music, and I only call it Yungeen gang because that's what you call it.
Yeah.
But there's people involved in your music that are still walking the streets.
Yeah.
This can still be a future for you.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Why you got?
We'll talk about it. I'm just not gonna come to your house with a SWAT team tonight.
Yeah, I know.
We have search warrants for your house.
Yeah, I knew. I seen that sound. Okay. Everybody screaming.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But we're gonna talk, and you know it.
You know, all you got to do one police something. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
That's just not. I ain't the person that be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna sit there and talk crazy.
So let's talk about this. Having all this information at hand, and you know what we talked about before. What do you think when you're here? What is going through your mind?
The music.
The music. You think that the Clay County Sheriff's Office used a SWAT team to serve a search warrant on your house and arrest you because you made a music video?
Yeah, somebody told me to tell.
That prompted an investigation. But remember what I talked to you about before?
Wow. That thing happened in the apartment. Yeah.
Well, we didn't stop investigating. There's people that provided information that you're going to be surprised about. But you know, you got to understand this. Just like you're in this room today, when somebody gets put in a position where they got to take care of number one, they take care of number one. They're going to spill it because everybody kind of has this fight or flight syndrome. We talk about that a lot, where you're either going to kind of back up and punch up. No, I'm going to be 100. I ain't going to do this. I'm going to do that. Well, then you kind of figure what's going to happen.
And I don't want it to sound like I'm on the police side, bro. I'm on the side of yourself. I don't want to sound like, oh man, I'm against criminals. Nah, do what you gotta do, like, but just be smart about your decision making, bruh. Like, just be smart. Like, stop making yourself a target. Stop. You go to my Instagram, you don't see shit on my Instagram. You don't see shit on my Instagram, bruh. I don't, like, you use Instagram what it's for. You use your social media what it's for. Networking, marketing, things of that nature. All this, like, you tipping. Hell nah. Y'all realize just be chasing it. Y'all get what y'all get. But it seem like what niggas do is niggas get in these predicaments, and like I said, these niggas, the police be playing with their ass, offering these niggas XYZ years. Yeah, you gonna get these many years, you can get this, like real life playing with these niggas, right? And they looking at it like, oh man, bro, I ain't never did shit. I ain't did shit. Whole T. These niggas at your whole background. Yeah, we seen when you spent this day. We seen when you this music video. We seen what happened after the music video. We seen this, and y'all can't beat it. That's all I'm saying, bro. It's not the 80s anymore where it's no technology or low technology. It's not the 90s anymore. It's not the early 2000s, bro. After 2005, some shit like that, bro, it's like these niggas just been on everything moving. Cameras, technology, learning about cellular devices. Man, come on, bro. Now it's to the point where they not playing, bro. Stay the fuck out these niggas. Like, stay out these niggas' way, bruh. Like, don't even make these niggas know you by your name. Like, stay the fuck out these niggas' way. It's easy, bruh. I'm telling you. Niggas make it seem like it's hard to stay out these. No, stay out these niggas' way. It's easy, bruh. Stay out these niggas' way. They gonna dick you. They gonna dick eat you anyway. They gonna put you in a lose-lose anyway. Why give them an opportunity? Stay the fuck out these niggas' way.
Or you get the syndrome like, oh, I didn't do this shit, but let me tell you who did it. And they start providing information, minimizing their involvement. I know they lied to me. I know these people probably lied to me. They didn't tell me the whole truth, but they gave me parts of the truth. Let's just put it that way. But there's people that provided some information involving that case at Crossings Boulevard, that shooting, that you'd be shocked. You follow this chair right now. And we're going to go over some of that. Like I said, I was a show me kind of guy. I know that. Don't just tell me. I got to see it. But it'd be in your best interest if you were just honest about it, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I know.
So what happened? I know you went to Unique's house. You asked Unique where you could score some green. He called his boy and sent you.
No.
I got 2 people IDing you and DeAndre at the apartment.
No.
So just be honest and tell me what happened.
No, I already told you. I already told you that.
Well, let's rehash it.
He's supposed to give me some money.
Yeah, he owed you $50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He paid you.
Bruh. This nigga said he owed me some money. The officer said he owed you $50. The nigga know detail on detail. Like, I'm talking. Then he said he paid you. If this shit ain't no motherfucking album, then I don't know what the fuck. Bruh.
He's supposed to give me some money.
Yeah, he owed you $50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He paid you.
No, I didn't go get it. I already told you that.
Well, you said you came and got it. This is the problem I have is before I brought you in, we talked, and you gave me your side of the story, and I know somewhere there's this side of the story and this side of the story, and somewhere in the middle lies the truth.
Yeah, he never.
So we didn't have an arrest warrant for you.
Yeah.
We brought you in because I wanted to talk to you.
Yeah.
We talked. I've kicked you loose. Okay.
Yeah.
Now your boy Sedarian's wanting to jail. Let's rehash this.
Yeah. But
your boy Sedarian's went to jail.
Yeah.
DeAndre's went to jail.
Yeah.
We have Unique.
I told you I ain't never go get no money from you. Remember he said I drove my car to go get it?
Hmm?
I didn't never go get it.
Okay.
I told you to put the cameras up.
All right. So let me ask you this: if I was able to bring some evidence in and show you some evidence, me and you talk, be straight. You need anything to drink?
Yeah.
You drink soda in the morning, water. What do you drink? I mean, you just woke up out of bed, man. I want to make you as comfortable as you can. If you're thirsty, I'll get you something to drink.
Okay.
You need a snack?
Okay.
You're good? Okay.
You want anything?
Sure. I mean, I'll bring it to you. No problem. All right. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go grab my laptop. Now let's make a gentleman's agreement. If I bring some stuff in here and I set it down, and we go through it, you gonna be honest with me?
I'm being honest. I'm being honest. I'm being honest with you. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Because, you know, today's the day, bro.
I hate when you do that. Honestly.
Okay. All right. We'll be right back.
Where he come from? I ain't know Shorty was in there.
And by the way, everybody at your apartment's fine. Go away, sir. I know you were kind of concerned about it. I don't think that anybody was hurt, and we have fire rescue there for just precautionary purposes. All right. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to play you some cuts of some tapes of some people talking. They're kind of hard to hear, but I think you'll recognize voices. I'm not going to play it entirely to you. There's no need to. I'm going to let you hear a little bit. You're a smart guy. If I feel like you had a low IQ, this is just me trying to get it on my laptop. I felt like you had a low IQ. I'd probably play a little bit more, but bro, you're smart. You know exactly what time it is. You know what's on these tapes. You know, like remember what I told you. Sometimes people get in situations where they're incarcerated and there's no way for them to go, and the only thing they can do is take care of themselves, and this is brothers, sisters, husbands, wives. I mean, this don't have any bias on who they take care of. Let's back up a little bit. Let's play the right one. Turn it up a little bit more too. Whose voice is that? You got speakers here. Tell me whose voice do you think that is? I'm gonna get some speakers and make it a little louder. Yeah. He's clear on that. Let's listen to another. So this is a series of conversations between, I want you to tell me who that voice is. You recognize anybody's voice?
I know this nigga probably sitting there like, he probably know who voice that is. That's why you got certain songs where niggas be like, yeah, man, these niggas be tipping, these niggas be snitching, woo woo. Oh, it broke my heart when I heard, it broke my heart when you crossed me or whatever. However you want to word it, like shit like this, bro. Shit like this, bro. Shit like this. That's why it's just good to just stay the fuck away. Like, don't even be a part of this shit. Like,
We got some speakers coming. Okay, plug in here. There's one right out there. I'll get electrical cord. Here, we'll get these up around here. You recognize anybody's voice?
I can't do it. I think they're like,
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of background. There's a couple segments on here that there's no background. Late at night kind of stuff.
you tell me I got the restaurant though?
And we'll talk about it. And you're going to figure it out listening to this.
I ain't gonna work things.
No, sir. How long have you been working at Orange Park Furniture? What do you do up there? Just moving stuff around? Or?
Yeah, we can play stuff.
Oh, God. Yeah, when you buy something that like a shelf or something, you gotta put that something. God, I'll leave my. I bet you're damn professional. I always say, if you did this every day, you put them together quick.
Yeah, I still do. It's instructions. Like,
Some of the stuff you probably know.
yeah, like, I mean, when you say like put stuff together, I mean, you just got screw. It got screws, so you just screw it, but like capsulators, put capsulators.
Oh, okay, little stuff like that. Like big entertainment centers.
Like it's some stuff like that, but like I don't sit down and let me do like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really like, I don't know. I haven't worked like that as long as them. A lot of them are real talented with all this stuff. I ain't never knew. Just a lot of stuff that I learned though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How long you been working there since March?
Yeah.
They take care of you pretty good.
Yeah. My boss, he real old. He's gonna give me out of money. He liked me so much. Like I started with 2 other people. I started with 2 other people. Over in Army.
Okay.
I started with him. He fired all of them. I'm the last one he kept. He said like he picked me up every morning for work. Like I have a ride. He picked me up every morning because sometimes I couldn't go to work because I had no ride. Cause my license.
Yeah.
They put me over to me because my license.
You got that straight?
Yeah, I just got him back, but yeah, I just got him back. So
I That car is pretty beat up, man. It looks like it's been through the ringer.
That's what happened when I'm so nice, man. I let all my brothers, everybody drive my cars all the time. Like,
What happened here, man?
These niggas ain't your friends though. I want you to know that too though. Like all this buddy talk and all that, the small talk.
They're like
that's what I'm saying. I used to look, me when I was little, I always try to drive everybody car. Everybody, no. I get my car. Whoever want to drive, you know what I'm saying? He can drive. I used to let everybody drive my car. Everybody.
So what happened here? You walked out one day, your mirrors laying on the ground?
I'm talking about everything, and like it's like
bullet holes all up in it.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm like, man, the only thing I be worried about, like, man, I'm going to explain this to my mama. I know how my mama is. I'm like, mom, show my.
So what brothers were driving when the mirrors got knocked off?
When the mirrors knocked off, I don't think they got knocked off. I think.
So they're like duct taped on.
Yeah, I think my person ran into it. I used to go on playing field. My person ran into it. Playing. They always playing. Like,
you keep dog food in the fridge?
It's not dog food. It's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies.
For a dog.
For Hank.
It almost looked like you got sideswiped. Like you were parked somewhere and somebody just ran up in your stuff, knocked the mirrors off, and you tried to duct tape them back on or something.
I be having duct tape. You can get a ticket for that, right?
Yeah, you got them on there. I think the only mirror.
No, I'm saying like if y'all.
I think the only mirror you're required to have is a rear view mirror, right?
No.
Gotta have one side. What is it?
I have duct tape because
I think if they're in place and you can use them, they're good. You know
that's
what
I'm saying. I had duct tape on.
All right, so we'll go through a couple of these. I'm gonna let you. Is that a little better?
Sounds spaced out.
Yeah.
Man, these niggas got a whole motherfucking CD disc. Well, have a whole fucking CD. Bruh. Oh, nah. Hell to the hell, nah.
It's kind of the same. One's probably a little better quality.
Both talk to that. We got him in. He down here.
Whose voice is that?
Oh yeah, I got to do it to him. I guess it's How long you been locked up right now?
Like this nigga quizzing this nigga. Who voice is that? Like, he keep banging. Who voice is that? Cause he wanted. Hey, they do a wicked ass game, bro. They play a wicked ass game, bro. They do a lot of psychology classes, bro. They play a lot of games, bro. If you ain't built for it, or you ain't smart enough to catch on and you know play that type of games with them, like. You definitely gonna get outsmarted for shit show.
Whose voice is that?
like, you gotta have like health problems or you underweight, stuff like that. Yeah. You gotta come back.
You recognize his voice? Hmm? Yeah. You know who that is? Who is that? Who do you think that is? Brother? DeAndre? Okay. What do you think he's told us?
He's talking about dad.
He's talked about a lot. I got 2 discs full of conversations that he's had while he's been in jail. Okay. We got arrest warrants for him too. So not only did the charges Duval County's put him in jail for, the Clay County Sheriff's Office is now put a hold on him because of the stuff he's told us on these tapes.
What he said?
Okay, we'll get into that. But Kenyatta, you got to understand something. I'm giving you an opportunity. If I have to give you, like, you go to the poker room, so you understand cards.
He probably, bruh, y'all just having conversations, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they be playing games with niggas, bro. Like, they really be playing games. Like, if you bite off that, like, we had a conversation with him. Okay, y'all just had a conversation with him. That shit ain't got, the shit that y'all saying in that video ain't saying shit. Like, okay, y'all had a conversation with him. Obviously, the nigga in jail, so you sitting up this joint acting like, oh yeah, we had this in-depth conversation and he said X, Y, Z and he told us about this, bro. Nigga ain't say nothing about nothing, bro. The hell?
They take out my money.
I get it. But you understand that if you're holding a hand of cards and I'm holding a hand of cards, and me and you were playing cards, and I have to show you all my cards, you understand that I'm not just going to show you all my cards, right? I'm going to give you an opportunity to be honest with me.
Yeah.
So what do you think he's told us?
Nothing.
He just like he's talking about death.
You got to look at it. That's all conversations just on this disc. That's a 44-minute conversation. This is a 33-minute conversation. There's a whole nother disc, not to mention other stuff that I can show. But I, for your benefit, I don't want to sit here and show you everything, and then you're like, because how's that going to benefit you? I can't go to the state attorney's office and say, or the judge and say, Keanu Bullard was honest with me because I had to show you everything. Of course, you had to be honest with me because it's here in black and white. Is that safe to say that? So my question is this: the shooting at Crossing Boulevard is one of the things I'm interested in, of many. What happened?
I told you. I'm saying, like,
you understand that the entree on these tapes is said exactly what happened. That's why we're sitting in a room having a conversation right now.
Show a little remorse.
He's told us.
Do you have any remorse for what you've done?
It's on tape, bro.
Bro, like I said, bro, they play games, bro. Ain't nothing said in that conversation that nigga gotta motherfucking break his back over, bro. For real, for real.
He laid the whole thing out, how Unique set up a robbery. How y'all left Unique's house and drove to these people's house because y'all were robbery, man. How he went to the front door and when the door opened, I got a gun.
You niggas shot at me, and I go to jail.
He's talking about John Tortorella, how he went to jail because y'all charged. He lays it out, listen to him.
He said them niggas shot at me and I'm going to jail. Officers be on dicks. He ain't say nothing about nothing. Nigga said them niggas shot at me and I'm going to jail.
Shit. That police all like giant like that, man. You ain't like that, man. Well, what an apartment? What apartment name, man? We got to it in there. That was back like in the left, though. That was that. Apartment. Put on the mission, man. That shit was down. He shot back at her? Yeah. they found a K too. He was just get caught with AK-47. Oh, he told somebody else with him.
Talked about out of the door. They talked about bringing the K. Get the K. Because they thought they were fixing to be wrong.
Oh, it's a trap. Niggas trying to pull a kid dope. They ain't even go like that. They ain't go there. They ain't go. Damn, first one. They ain't do that. Man, okay. As soon as like you gonna close the door.
You ain't talking about me?
He didn't talk about you.
No, he's not talking about me.
You know you get a new nickname in these audio tapes.
They ain't gonna talk about me. I put no.
They want the ball race like they pushing you in the house.
Nigga Ace like he ain't talking about me. Like Ace know, like I'm saying, like he ain't talking about me, bro. Like I see what you trying to do, but he ain't talking about me though, Brody.
Yeah, like yo, boy, like you know. You got thirsty. Oh, you're not just in case y'all gonna try something.
You wanna talk about me?
Just send your name.
He ain't say my name.
Keep listening. You get a new nickname, bro.
They going down the stairs?
He said his dogs.
Keep listening.
Yeah, we got part of our kids. Oh my God.
Welcome to the Discover the Unexpected experience.
Come along with me as I show you the day in the life of a Chevy DTU intern.
We're going on a road trip. We're about to have so much fun.
This is the experience of a lifetime, so make sure you...
Your homeboy with you. Cause you know what that cake cut on. That cake cut on? Yeah. What he did when he was a plaza? He ain't come out the back door of the cage. Oh yeah. And that's the slide door. Okay. Oh, she was like the dope man, the dope person or something. Like she was like, yeah. Nigga with his brother, what's the name now? What nigga now I'm calling his brother? Ace. Yeah, Ace.
So your brother's lying.
I swear to God, I put down everything I love.
Kenyon, today's not the day for that.
I promise to you, I'm not lying.
This is just one little piece, man.
That's what I'm saying. I promise to you. I swear to God, I promise to you. I'm like, I promise.
No, hey. Are you a religious man?
Yeah, I don't go to church.
Okay, well I do.
But I believe God, though.
Okay.
Hi, baby. Huh? Your lips? What'd you put on your lips? You put lip gloss on? Should it hurt? Hold on, girl. Daddy was doing a video.
I promise to you. I swear to God. I'm not. That's not.
You can't swear to God on that. Hey, that's your boy.
That's what he
running
said.
His mouth.
That's what he said. That's what he said he did. I swear to God. I promise to you. I promise to you. I promise to you. You know I'm not finna let him lie to you. I promise to you.
I know it hurts, bro. Hey, look, man. I have a best friend. Okay.
I promise to you. I promise to you.
I know it hurts.
I'm not even that type.
But you got to understand what he's sitting in there charged with.
I know he charged with. I see him.
So he's doing everything he can do to take care of number one. I know, bro. I know it hurts. You never think that your own dog, your road dog, guy that you with from day one, your boy. Now, you might have a group of 5 or 6 friends that you're close to, but you're always closest to the one person.
Baby, let me finish this video.
And it hurts. You never would think that one person would say the things he said, but he did.
Let me finish this
That's just
video,
the way it
baby.
is. And I'm giving Keontae, you are in a position that he's not. I'm not giving him. I'm not giving him an out. I'm not giving him a reason to talk. I'm not going to talk to him.
Yeah, I know.
I'm talking to you.
I know.
And the reason I'm talking to you because I've done my homework. You are a person I think I feel like I can have a conversation with. I had a conversation with your mom. Okay, I know you go to work. That boy don't have no job. He ain't got the sense to have a job. That's why he's sitting in jail right now on murder charges, because he ain't got no sense. You got a job, you've been working since March. I've watched you at the poker room. You're mingling around with all the older people. You're not disrespectful.
Yeah,
you're not thugging
that's
out.
What I'm saying. I don't do stuff.
But you know what? Sometimes you make mistakes. Okay? Sometimes you end up with the wrong people at the wrong time. Things happen that are out of your control. Not even a bullet can control. I get it. Things happen. But sometimes it's time to be a man and step up to the plate and say, you know what? Some shit went down. I wasn't cool with it. And you know what? He's my homeboy. I get it. First time me and you had a little conversation, if you would have just sat down and said, Detective Conlon, let me tell you exactly what happened, how it happened, I would have been shocked. I get it. But sometime, Kenyatta, in life, it's time to be a man. It's time to step up and say, you know what, some shit went down. I ain't down with that crap. I didn't know what was going to happen. We went over there to buy some weed, and this crazy fool started acting the way he acted. You know what? He's my boy, but you know what? He's told on. He's told it. Okay? And like I said before, you're the kind of person that you want to see it. You want to physically lay your eyes and ears on it and know that what's going down. And I can play the rest of it. He gets into grim detail about what goes down, and among a lot of other stuff that's happened. But today is the day that Kenyatta Bullard needs to step up and say, you know what, I'm a grown-ass man.
I swear
and you know what, I need to take care of myself, because obviously DeAndre's taking care of himself, Sedarian's taking care of himself, and Sedarian's taking care of himself for other reasons.
No, right.
But now's the time that Kenyatta takes care of himself. If you didn't go to this damn apartment, you didn't shoot into this damn apartment, you need to tell me that. But if you were there, I need to know it, because right now, the evidence suggests that you pulled the trigger your damn self.
I promise you. I promise. I was not there. I promise I did not shoot.
Kenyatta, you were there.
I never shot anyone.
2 people picked you out of a photo lineup. You're a very distinctive kid, man. You're not somebody who can just walk down the street and a common citizen walk by you and not recognize you.
I know everybody knows.
2 people picked you out of a photo lineup that were in that apartment that night. Unique's given us statements that you were at his house and he called John Tortorella, his weed dealer, and said he's sending his boys over to buy some weed. Okay? It's done. It's a wrap. This is what they call a nail in the coffin.
But Ace don't even smoke weed, though. I ain't saying Ace wasn't there. I don't know. But Ace, I know for a fact, Ace don't smoke weed. So that would be irrelevant for Ace. Because Ace don't smoke weed.
Because this boy here is saying that you were one of the shooters.
I don't never believe what I said. Because I'm the one who always.
Okay, here's why. Here's why. Okay, good question. And I respect that. As a detective in the homicide unit, myself and Detective Anderson, we got to base our investigation on evidence and facts. Okay? Not only just statements. So, yes, you're right. DeAndre running his mouth on this tape, it is what it is. It's worth it. This is what it's worth. But I also go on what Unique Amison told us. I go on what John Tortorella picked you out of a photo lineup, and he's the guy that was in the apartment that Unique called on your phone. I go on the fact that I called thinking I was calling Unique that day. I talked to you, Sedarian backed me up on that. He said he was in the car when you answered and recognized my voice.
Who said that?
D. Okay, I go on those facts. I go on the shell casings that were recovered from the scene are pretty much going to match the shell casings we just recovered from your car about 10 minutes ago. And I go based on what DeAndre Thomas told me. So yes, you're right. I need to take your statement.
I want you.
But your statement has to back physical evidence and sworn testimony from witnesses that involve people in this case.
That's what I'm saying.
Right now, let me tell you what's happening. I got people putting a gun in your hand and you pulling the trigger. True or false?
False.
Okay, then you need to tell me, if that's false, you need to tell me why these people were picking you out of a photo lineup, why Unique would tell us that you were in your car, the Mazda, and you left.
You know why niggas would probably be throwing him out there? Because they feel like the head of the snake. We take Ace out, it could be on some sneaky shit. We snitch on him, even if he ain't do it. He the money man. We take him out, cool. Or he might be the popular nigga. Niggas be slick hating. Like, niggas be dick eating. We take him out or get him off the streets. Alright, now they shit die down. They shit is over with. It be shit like that too. It be a lot of dick eating, a lot of dick riding going on.
his house to drive to these people's houses. He called.
You got everything.
You need to explain that.
You got everything.
Yes.
The model, right?
Yes.
All right. Now I told you this from the beginning. I want you, since he said that I came and pulled up to his house in my car. He said I pulled up at night. I promise to you. I want you to go check the tape. I promise to you. I did not go see Unique. I promise to you.
What tapes am I gonna check?
The cameras. His cameras. Right? I done been in Unique's house plenty of times. Spend hours all the time. His tapes everywhere. Like
there's no cameras at his house.
The gas station.
What gas station?
His gas station by his house.
Okay, well there's ways around that.
I'm saying. I promise. Listen,
explain this then.
I'm trying to explain. You know, you keep letting in. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Why you want listen?
I'm listening. I mean, you got my full
I did not go meet up with Unique. I promise to you. I promise I did not shoot him. No promise. I promise to you. I promise I was not with him. I promise to you on everything I love. I'm not even that person. I swear you can ask anybody. You can ask anybody. I'm not even. That's not even me. I promise to you. I promise to you. You can ask anybody in the world.
And I understand what you're telling me. But you have to understand this. Do you know how the court system works?
No, I don't.
Okay, you're going to go to court. You're going to have a jury, and they're Clay County citizens, and we're going to present all these facts.
All right.
And a reasonable person is going to not take an explanation from you while all this stuff's occurring. Like it would be easy for you to say, Detective County, okay, I was there. Listen to me hypothetically. We went up there to buy some weed. I had money because Unique even said that you.
Nah, you ain't about to force me on no shit like, yeah, bro, I was there. Like, nigga, if I told you I wasn't there, I wasn't there. And that's what I'm saying. They play games like this, bro. This type of games that they play. They try to throw you there. Like, they try to involve you there. You'll be like, bro, I wasn't there. So you keep saying, yeah, you was there. Like, you had to be there. These your friends. You had to be there. Like, bro, I wasn't there, bro. I got real life. I got a life to live too. Like, bro, I wasn't there. Where you was at? Shit, I know the girl he just had a baby with. Shit, I know, like, he be with her all the time. Like, nigga, I'm with my girl. Like, bro, I'm not doing what you. Oh, niggas just be weird. Like, they keep trying to force this nigga to be somewhere, and he probably wasn't even there.
Snapchatting the pictures of money. We had money. We were going to buy weed, which, whatever. I'm not even. Remember I told you before, I don't judge you. You know, if you were smoking weed, that's on you. And you're still young, so that's on you. And man, the people thought they got stupid and slammed the door in her face, and freaking DeAndre got pissed off and started shooting into the damn apartment. And man, what am I supposed to do? I ain't gonna call the sheriff. I'll tell my brother. But because he says he shot on this tape, he says he shot, but he also says you shot.
I was not. No, I swear to God.
So
you can ask anybody in this world. I swear to God, that's not even.
But the problem I have with this conversation we're having is you're not even man enough to put yourself there. And when I know you were there,
I wasn't, because Unique said I came to his house. I was never there. I swear I never got my $50 from Unique. I can
tell you this: your phone, because I pulled the records, called Jonathan Tortorella's number.
I promise I didn't.
I pulled it. I subpoenaed the phone company and said, send me the records.
I don't even know who he is.
No, and you know what?
That's how I'm gonna get his number.
You're telling me the truth because Unique said, "Let me have your phone," and Unique used your phone and called.
I never seen Unique. I promise you.
He told me that.
Why you gonna listen to me?
Because let me back up. So Unique tells me, he said, "All right, let me wire your phone. I'll call this guy." I know John Tortorella's number because he's a victim in my case. So what I did is I took John Tortorella's number.
Listen, if anything, why not call him off his phone? Why didn't you call him off his phone? If that's Unique,
it's a 610 number, and I called you and I talked to you on that phone. Sedarian backed me up on that.
Listen. No.
That day that you walked out of here and Sedarian walked in handcuffs, he went home.
Yeah, I know.
Because he went straight to the house.
Yeah, he came out.
He went home because he told me the truth, or parts of the truth.
And I went home too.
Mm-hmm.
I told you the truth.
He said Detective Calhoun, because me and him worked on previous cases. You know,
all right,
Cisco?
You don't believe me? If you said D went home because he told you the truth.
He told me some of the truth.
I went home because I told you the truth, right?
You went home because I didn't have anything to hold you on. And the investigation was still very early ongoing.
But
all I had at that point when I brought you in here, when OSS stopped your car and I brought you in here, all I had basically is Unique saying you were the one that he sent over there. I needed to know I needed to help you to see if that was true. But since then, I've been able to pull your phone records. John Tortorella's number's on your phone.
What's my number?
It's in the case file. It's a 610 number.
I don't have a 610.
Look, man, I called that number thinking it was Unique's, and you answered. And I didn't know who you were. And I said, Unique, there. You said the same Unique, and you hung up on me. And Sedarian's sitting in the car next to you when I call, and here's the thing that sucks about this whole thing. Sedarian helped me on another shooting, so me and him have had a lot of conversations on this other shooting. He recognized my voice on the phone and said, well, I was Detective Calhoun calling Ace. So when I got to...
We all love to play. Whoa. Whether you play for an hour or for 24.
Let's do it. Sedarian at the conference table, I didn't even tell him that I called you. He says, hey, why'd you call Ace the other day? I said, what you talking about? He goes, I was in the car with him, you called him. I said, man, I thought that was Unique's phone. That's why I called you. He goes, no, that was Ace. This is back when we talked before. I said, no, I thought it was Unique's phone. I was trying to find Unique because they told me Unique's the one they called. They said, no, you called Ace. He answered the phone. He talked to you and hung up.
No.
So I said, well, I need to pull the phone records. So I did. And lo and behold, there's John Tortorella's number on your phone where Unique used your phone and called. So here's the deal, man.
You never called my phone. You never called my phone.
I did.
When he was with me, you never called me.
I did. He was sitting right beside you. He was the one that told me. I didn't even tell him I did that. All right. So here.
You see what I'm saying? You see the tricks that they play, bro? Whoever they talking about, Unique or whatever his name is, he'd probably call XYZ, like, and that's what Ace saying. Ace said, Shorty called off my phone. Like, I don't even know who that is. Never even met the guy. The officer throwing it out there like, no, you gotta know who he is, bro. I'm telling you, I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know who that is. Like, you want me, you trying to force me to know who the fuck this is. I don't even know who that is, bro. Don't know who it is. Never even, I don't know who you talking about. But it's like you trying to force me to know who you talk. John Travolta. Who the fuck is that? That's an actor. If I like, it sounds like an actor name. John Travolta. No, ain't this an actor? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck is that?
You get a new nickname because of all the stuff he tells.
Never take him in. That was Ace did that? No. Say what?
So we start talking about Unique telling.
I just talked to him.
Just told who? When? Well, Unique said that he's under arrest too.
Yeah, I just thought, not me, it's just...
He's talking about how Unique knew y'all. He told the police.
Yeah, I knew Unique.
Well, you got all the time. Next day, the nigga already in there, they come and get Ace. Nobody ain't get shot? No. Anyway, like what?
Little baby got shot. Remember we had that conversation? We had that conversation. I did not have that conversation with him. Okay. He's talking about how Unique told on y'all. Did he know y'all's real names? No,
he know everybody. Mm-hmm. I know when I was little.
So here's the thing. That's not the only thing that I got. This is a tip of the iceberg. Okay, he's told on a bunch of stuff that y'all done. All right. But this crossing shooting over here, this apartment, that hits home. That's Clay County. Okay. He's told about it. So a lot of other stuff. You're getting an opportunity today, Kenyatta, to be honest. If you didn't pull the trigger, if you didn't do what that man just said you did, I need to know it. Because as of right now,
I promise
the evidence stacks against you that you shot up that apartment.
I promise I did not do that. I promise to you. I promise to you.
What did you do?
I didn't do nothing. I swear to God, I promise to you. I promise to you, I did not do nothing. I promise. I promise. I already told you that. I'm not even that person. I swear to God.
Okay. Well, tell me about a car. Tell me about a carjacking that happened at the apartment complex. The Sedarian got caught in the car the next day.
What carjacking?
It's on.
I never carjacked nobody before. I promise to you.
You and Boozy.
I swear to God.
D got caught in the car the next day.
I promise to you. I swear to God, I never. I never carjacked.
Now this is what you gotta understand, bro. This is where this is going.
What am I carjacking? See, that's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, nigga, what am I carjacking a nigga for if you just said that I got a beat up car? I got a car. What do I need to carjack anybody for if I have a car? A working car. What the fuck? That makes no sense, bro. That makes no sense. What I need to carjack a nigga for if I have a car?
You can't even look at it in the face.
I can't. I can look at you right now. I swear to God. I promise.
Okay, let's do something.
Look, let me talk. Let me look in your face and tell you. I promise to you. I swear to God. I never carjacked nobody before. I never shot anybody before. I promise to you.
Let's do
I'm
something
not even that type of person. You just call anybody and ask anybody.
So you're a good, outstanding citizen.
I swear.
This is gonna
This
is gonna take a while. So I'm gonna just put this in because it's gonna have to boot up. It's gonna take a while. Since audio conversations is not your thing, we'll do video. Because DeAndre's stupid. This is actually DeAndre Thomas's phone that we got when he got arrested. He's dumb. He likes to film shit. So, since you're not too prone to talk about audio stuff, this is going to take a while because this phone has a lot of details on it.
Let's go ahead and hunt here. Okay.
And I'm not even really interested in this video. We're looking into it, but this is going to wake you up a little bit and realize this is serious, bro. This 350 Crawl, this shooting at Don Tortorella's apartment, the little carjacking y'all did with the Uber driver, that's mild compared to what's coming down the pipe. Because DeAndre has got a problem with his mouth. See, when you go to jail, we control where you go. We control that. We control who you talk to. We control every movement you've got. We control it. So it just so happens DeAndre got put in a position where there were some professional snitches. All these boys, that's all they do. Try to save their own asses. And we had to just give him a recording device and say, have at it. See what you can figure out. And he's got diarrhea of the mouth. And he's talking about a whole lot of stuff. You know, these cases we're talking right now, minimum. This is a check your temperature conversation. Because the other stuff that's on this tape, it's all on you, bro. Depending on how much you want to talk about. Depending on how much you want to save your own ass. It's serious, Kenyatta. This is not no shoplifting case.
I'm not.
Yes, did this whole video y'all put out drive some attention from law enforcement? Do we have to start looking in to find out, okay, what is the Yungeen gang involved in because they got guns all over this video? Yeah, I mean, that did. It's going to take a while to do. It takes a while. Because there's so much data on it. But what you need to understand is this little investigation we started picking up, oh, well, they did this, we already knew that, they've done this, and now this shit's happened. And right in the middle of our investigation, Downtrade decides to go and kill somebody. So that kind of stepped up our game a little bit to get him in custody because we can't just have people going around and shooting people. But you know what's funny? Is that whole conversation. What do you think he told us? So these little cases we're talking about is minimal. It's basically to check your temperature to find out how honest is Kenyatta going to be. Because I don't only have you in here to talk to you about stuff you've been involved in. I'm here to talk to you about stuff that other people have been involved in to see if you're going to help yourself at this point. Because Sedarian ain't telling us the whole truth. He's minimizing his involvement, pushing everything off on you and Boozy, Trey. Obviously, DeAndre's got diarrhea of the mouth. So when I told you earlier I wouldn't lie to you, today's your day. And trying to explain your way out of all this stuff, is not going to work. This is going to take a while. It's only a little bit. A lot of stuff on his phone. A lot of videos, a lot of pictures, a lot of text messaging. Basically, what this does is anything he deletes off his phone because he doesn't want people to see, I still see it. But as I'm browsing through this the other day, just trying to find make heads or tails on a lot of stuff in here, there's a video in here of you in a fist fight. And a bunch of people start fighting. And then all of a sudden, damn, Boozy goes to shooting.
What that got to do with
people running
anything?
everywhere, shots being fired by me. It's just a damn shootout. And he's videoing the whole damn thing. And then y'all run back to your car. And I don't think he realizes at this point he's still videoing because he's running. And then Sedarian's little ass is talking. Somebody got stabbed, blah, blah, blah. And like I said, I'm not really interested in this because this happened over off Collins Road in a place called Highland Lakes. But JSO is interested in it. But I wanted to show you this just to let you realize that this shit's getting serious, bro. And the evidence is just stacking up to the point where, I mean, it's crazy.
But you say you're not that type of person.
I'm not.
Well,
but Sheriff Daniels has basically taken a group of detectives and formed them together and told us we do nothing. Homicide detectives, narcotics detectives, burglary detectives, we do nothing but focus on the Yungeen gang. And that's all we've done for the last month and a half, 2 months. Every waking hour, we've watched you when you didn't know you were being watched. We followed you around. We know who you're associated with. I got boards pinned up on my wall with everybody's face, where they're at, what they're doing, who they're involved. This day was coming. You just didn't know which day.
Let me tell you this. When you watch me, this will tell you a lot. When you watch me, what do I do? This will tell you a lot. What do I do when you watch me? What do I do?
I mean, you've been all over the place, really.
I go to work. I come home. As I leave home, I probably go like my friend's house who stayed in the apartment over.
Dion and Zentarius?
Zentarius. I go to their house. If I'm not with their house, I go with my girlfriend.
What'd you do last night?
Last night, I went to what did I say?
After work.
After work. I went to my brother Jay barbershop.
Where's that?
Down on what's the street called? 17.
Where else did you go?
I thought that fish shop. Came home. I ain't go straight home. I went to Flip House.
Who's?
Zentarius.
Yeah, Flip.
I went to his house. I was gonna give him $30 because we was all gonna have from the video. We supposed to do our video. So my brother Jay, he gave me our money back because we was gonna get it. It's got from my mom. So we went to Flip House. I mean, Zentarius' house. I went to his house, and like he gave me like $320. So.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, getting a bachelor's degree doesn't have to mean start.
It's like I can't get him changed. You know what I'm saying? Because $320. So he's like, let's go bake it. I like, what you think? Something to eat with your money? He like, yeah. I said, so now we'll go Burger King. Went to Burger King. He got his. I got me some. I took him back home. Right there. I think I went straight home. After I went home, on the way that day. my mama said she needed to go to a class.
Where's your class at?
Down on, what's it called? College? I don't know what it's
So you're talking about the college down there in St. John's?
No, it's right. It's not a college class, but I'm saying, I think that street called College.
College Avenue?
You know what I'm talking about? Up there by Taco Bell? A class right there. I think it's joining, I'm not sure. So, I took her to a class, and after that, I went to, my little brother's house.
Where's that?
Right there by, what's it called? Windsor Terrace?
Windsor Terrace?
Yeah, but I went like college.
No, you're talking about your brother. Who's that, Royal?
No. Yeah, I don't know.
Who is it?
He's name was going. You don't know who really well. I went in, he was talking to me about something. Something like that. And then after that, I went to go back to my mama, because I was going to go straight home. But then I was like, no, I'm just going to go there. They said he caught me, so he had something to talk about. So I went.
What do you have to talk about?
Just talking. His life, sunshine. A lot of stuff he was going through or something. So he was talking about that. After that, I'm going to pick my mama up. After that, I went back to the house. And went to North. I took up my cousin. Take him to get some money from the North side.
Who's your cousin?
Why that matter? You about the wrong thing.
You don't know.
Try me.
You don't know. I know you don't know, because nobody knows you. Yeah, I took Tori. You know Tori?
Tori?
We used to get some house. But yeah, we have money to get some money.
Get some money? What does that mean?
He want to get some money.
From where?
His people gave him some money or something. He said he needs some money, because he guess he had no money. Like people gave him some money. They gave him some money. And he went back. He went to go to Dubai to get some food. So I took Tori to get some food. Dropped the
Are you saying Torian?
Yeah. Went back home.
What's Torian's last name?
We're not blood. We're not blood, but I don't got no, like, I really don't have no family. I don't have no family down here. I do. Only family I got my mom.
And your brothers?
And my uncle. My other family. My auntie.
Where are you from?
I'm from Indiana. In Chicago, Indiana. So, but yeah, after that, I came home. And then I went back to Florida.
I didn't know he was from Indiana, Chicago, Indiana. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I went back to Florida.
We'll be paying them a visit here shortly.
Oh, what you be talking about, this? Yeah.
You said we'll be paying Jason a visit shortly.
Huh?
If they aren't already knocked on his door.
Baby?
Jason.
What about?
We have detectives going there. We have detectives going to Dion and Flip's house.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Your brother Kevin.
Now, I left Zan house on like 10 something. I wasn't gonna get some heat, but like the way my headlight set up, like my headlight, it's a piece of business on my headlight, it's bouncing out, so I was like, nah, people going home, getting pulled over. So I went home. I went home. Like 10, I got home like 10 something. I went to sleep for them.
Yeah. Well, what are we gonna find in your house?
See what I'm saying? Like, bro, what we gonna find is I'll be playing the game on my phone because it's a long ass video and shit. I ain't trying to just sit and watch some motherfucking long ass video. But, bruh, what we gonna find at your house? What are you talking about, Shawty? What are you talking about? What we gonna find at your house? What are you talking about? Why we talking about my house?
Shouldn't and not. It's two different.
I'm not gonna find nothing.
What are we gonna find in your car?
I'm not gonna find nothing.
We already found shelter.
Yeah, you're gonna find one. That's about it.
What else?
That's it. I'm not nothing. All right, man. I promise.
They're gonna tear your house apart. You know that, right?
Yeah, I see what they doing.
Every, air vent, shoebox,
Yeah, I know.
pants pocket. That's your mama's house, right?
Yeah, that's my mom's house.
So you being her son, and your mama not having any criminal charges right now.
I got no criminal charges.
Yeah, we have arrested. You're not going home today. You're going to jail. So, but your mama could potentially go home.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got her here yet or if she's still on scene. But your mama potentially could go home, have to clean her house. But to prevent all that from happening, if you tell me just where everything's at, let's go find it.
I don't have no.
Where's the guns at?
I don't have no gun.
Where are all the guns in the video?
No. I don't have no. Those props.
Props, bro. Dion Williams is holding a gun in that video. It's black and tan, 9mm, Kel-Tec. That gun was found after a shooting occurred at your apartments, the day after Boozy got shot.
That ain't got nothing to do with me. That wasn't no real gun.
It was in video. Because information we got in the gun in the video is broke. Something's wrong with it. Well, the gun we found is broke. Something's wrong with it. And it matched.
You said what?
It said information we got from that gun in the video saying, hey, there's something wrong with that gun. It's broke. Something's wrong with it. Well, come lo and behold, the gun's laying on the ground in front of your apartment building next to a backpack. Has the same damage to it. So we have that gun.
I got fingerprints.
Bro.
No.
I'm saying.
Kenyatta, that's a world that you want to step into that if you want to make me prove my case sitting in this room today, you might not ever get out of jail. Remember what?
Hey, do your thing, shorty, because I think you capping. That's what hey, do your thing. This your job right here, because I think you capping, bro. You trying to get me to say some stuff that I ain't got nothing to say. I know you lying, bro, because I wasn't there. It's your job to prove that I was there. You can't prove it, so you trying to put me there. And it's not happening.
What I've told you while we're sitting here having a conversation. Okay. Well, we just recovered a 40 caliber Glock and a 9mm Taurus from your bedroom upstairs.
No.
Let me tell you what's fixing to happen.
Ask my bedroom.
Let me tell you what's fixing to happen. The Glock 40, I already know, was used in the shooting of Wells Road because I took all those shell casings and I sent them to the Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms, and they told me it was a Glock. So I'm going to take that gun that we found in your bedroom and I'm going to fire it. And I'm going to take them shell casings and I'm going to send it back over here. And I guarantee they're going to match.
All right, and if they don't match, can I go home?
They're going to match, Kenyatta.
But if they don't, can I go home?
No, you're not going home. We have arrest warrants for you. You're going to jail. The conversation we're having in this room right now is to figure out how long. Because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a very patient guy. I've been doing this 20 years, man. You're probably the 10,000th person I've talked to in a room like this. I've talked to people that have killed people. I've talked to people that killed babies. I've talked to people that killed several people. Okay? My patience is running thin. Because it seems like, you know the definition of insanity, right?
Yeah, doing something over.
You keep doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting a different result.
Mm-hmm.
I keep thinking that maybe one day that somebody will walk through one of these doors and they wouldn't have done what I thought they did. I'd actually talk to an innocent person in here, but it never happens. Because usually when we walk you through this door, we already kind of know 75% of what's going on. Now, the 25% we don't know is if you give a shit. That's one thing. And I would put money on that you did, because remember we talked about before, you were very respectful to law enforcement. We've watched you on video maneuver around the poker room, around old people and stuff. You're very respectful. So I would have said, you probably give a shit. And the other part of that is just why? Why? Why does an innocent baby have to sit in a high chair watching cartoons, eating her dinner, and have to worry about a fucking bullet hitting their headrest of her high chair? Why? Why does an Uber driver who goes out and works every day of his life trying to make money want to go home and get jacked in the parking lot and his car taken? Why? Why does an apartment complex, people that are just working every day, paying rent, just trying to get by, have to worry about fucking Beirut? Bullets flying everywhere. Why does Clay County have to worry about a gang called Problem Child Entertainment coming to Wells Road and shooting up people? Bullets don't have names, man. When you pull the trigger, you're accountable. That bullet, we're accountable. If today the Clay County SWAT team would have shot you, they're accountable for every bullet they shoot at you, and they better be able to justify why they're doing it. Y'all don't play by the rules. What I'm fixing to show you is a total disregard for human life. So the why, I'm tired of asking it, because it don't make no damn sense to me. Don't make any sense.
Hey, what I tell y'all, bruh? Hey, what I tell y'all, bro? From the lowest level, you be in the projects. They don't want this shit going on, bruh. They don't want none of this shit going on. You think they want y'all to kill each other, bro? It's innocent people that don't deserve that. I just want y'all to come to that realization. When y'all spending these blocks and shit like that, y'all not at no gun range. I don't know how to use no gun. Y'all never shot no gun. Y'all don't know nothing. Y'all know about nothing about sights. None of that shit. Right? Like he said, you're accountable. With that gun in your possession, that gun in your house, you're accountable. So if you got a gun in your house and it's not properly secured, locked away, put away, your son can get to it, your daughter can get to it, your little brother can get to it, whoever, anybody that shouldn't be touching this gun, that shouldn't be nowhere near a gun, if they get to it, who's accountable for it? You are. So if your little brother do something with that gun, damn, that's on him. If your baby shoot themselves or shoot your other children with that, you're accountable. You shooting that gun and like he said, it's a baby sitting in the hot chair, you're accountable for that. That's all I want y'all to understand, bro. The things, how y'all go about life with no regard at all. The way y'all be moving, like fuck life. You feel like fuck life. Don't put nobody else in that shit. Why should people be saying fuck life based upon what you got going on? Cause you pitiful, you miserable. But we gotta deal with your repercussions. Nah, fuck no, that ain't fair. Niggas, you got innocent people getting killed for no reason based upon your decision. Nah, let his stupid ass deal with that. That ain't right.
And y'all just bounce around like it's no big deal. You know what my real question was when I first watched that video? Honestly, who the fuck was on the other side of the camera? Because I would have not stood there because I know y'all didn't. So I wouldn't have stood on the other side of the camera because I know y'all didn't do buddy checks and check and make sure all the guns were unloaded. I've already been told, no, you just bring what you got. We didn't check them. You don't understand. There's rules. There's rules. If you want to go out and you want to shoot up PSE or PSE wants to shoot up you, do it somewhere where nobody else can get hurt. That's the rule. Go out in the middle of the damn woods and do it. You know, honestly, I'll be honest with you. Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, Clay County Sheriff's Office wouldn't even give a shit. But when I got people that are in the line of fire, they're innocent, go to work every day, you get my attention. And the whys get thrown out the damn door because there's no answer to it. But it always boils down to this. Who's going to be a man? You're damn sure a man in the street when you're bouncing around firing damn guns everywhere. But when you get in front of somebody that's talking to you and trying to make sense of it, the manhood goes out the door. What's the first thing you did today when the Clay County SWAT team snapped your ass up? Want to know where your mama was? Well, you know what your mama has to endure now? A piece of 4-inch glass in between her and her son. But you know what's better than that? A piece of 4-inch glass. When she comes and visits you, she's going to be able to sit in a chair and look at you through glass. No more hugs. No more of that. But you know what? At least your mama gets to look at you through glass. And not have to look at your gravestone. Because you're playing with fire. The PCE is the most violent, most utterly armed gang in Jacksonville right now. Do you think them fucking people are going to stop?
Mentos gum. Comes in a durable paperboard gum bottle that can weather pretty much anything.
Are you ready to make junk disappear?
I am so looking forward to this.
We make junk disappear.
We're here today at an expedited rate.
This video long
because
as fuck.
Me and my bosses were
this video real live long as fuck, bro. And I even put
nervous that they were actually coming.
I got a question.
Go faster.
Blood for blood, right? That's one of the laws of the street. Blood for blood. You really think? Do you really think PCE wants us to arrest DeAndre Thomas? Do you think they wanted us to arrest him for the murder of Zion Brown? Do you think that's what they wanted us to do? Hell no. They wanted his ass right there on the street so they could take care of him themselves. Whatever y'all did to them, and Zion came down, because you know as well as I did, y'all know who shot your boy. And y'all exchanged gunfire with him. Look, man, I'm asking you a point-blank question. You're standing next to your brother. He gets shot. Who shot him? When he got shot. Trey got shot. Who shot him?
I was running.
This is kind of the funny part because Trey seems to know who shot him.
I promise to you, I was running. I don't know nobody from PC. I don't know no people.
Why did you beef with Trey?
The only person I know is Fulio, and that's just because he rap.
Charles Jones.
Yeah, I don't know because he rap. You know what I'm saying? It's like a song.
So you're standing next to your brother. Your brother gets shot. Obviously.
So I guess they saying that's
he's probably hiring his damn intel investigator. Obviously, he knows who shot him.
First off, when we was walking, the shots came from behind. I started running because I'm not gonna stand there. I'm not trying to look.
I mean, you got some sense.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna try to turn around and see. You know what I'm saying? Who's shooting? When I hear the first shot, I start running because I know how gunshots are. I start running. Boom. I turn around. When I turn around, I don't see him next to me. I don't see him running with me. So I turn around and I run back. You know what I'm saying? I'm running. You can ask the man who there right there. He could tell you that I was running around looking for him. I couldn't find him. I didn't know where Trey was. So I just happened. Somebody said he in the bushes. So I look in the bushes and I see him.
So you realize that correctional officer wouldn't have lived in that building, wouldn't have come out to the tournament on late. You'd be going to his grave just like my most. He'd have died.
Who?
Trey would have died. The wounds that he sustained during that gunshot, if he didn't get that tourniquet put on his
Yeah,
leg,
I know.
he would have died.
I know. That's why I was thinking.
And we would have been working a murder.
Because I didn't even. Like, I never seen nothing like that. He just, I had him in my arms. Like I had him in my arms. The man came out there. He just put the thing on his leg.
Yeah.
But
Saved his life.
I didn't know he was shot at though.
So the guy that you're holding in your arms, he's pretty much dying. Because if that guy wouldn't have done what he did, he'd have died. The guy you're holding in your arms.
I didn't even see what he was shot.
And we won't even go into the fact of the events that happened. Therefore, but the guy that you're holding in your arms is now in jail for murder. And the guy that's in jail for murder has run his mouth. Now I'm gonna give you something. He probably doesn't realize he run his mouth. You feel me? It's not like he sat down in front of me and said, "Come, let me tell you this crazy shit happened." He doesn't realize. He probably doesn't realize he run his mouth. So when this gets brought to his attention, he's gonna be pissed. But it doesn't change the fact that he ran his mouth. You know, y'all play by your rules. We have to play by ours. Ours sometimes are a little sneakier. So, but doesn't change the fact he ran his mouth. Doesn't change the fact we just recovered a Glock 40 caliber handgun with a 30-round magazine in your house. Doesn't change the fact of what witness testimonies we have and what other evidence we have. Doesn't change any of that.
Now's the time to man up.
This is on his phone. I can't make this shit up. Who's that?
That's not me.
Okay, who is it? What happened? I appreciate him running by the street sign so we know where this happened.
That boy got you fucked up.
Whose voice is that?
Come on, Carl.
Yeah, come on! Get in my foot, get in.
Whose voice is that?
Let's go, man. Hurry up. Come on! Come on!
Nigga, bitches.
Bad boy, knife, Carl. On the AC.
You got a knife?
Yeah. He stabbed me in my back.
Let me see. Yeah, he tried to. He tried.
Turn AC on, man. I can't breathe.
So what happened there? Tell me what happened.
They were fighting.
Who was fighting?
They were fighting. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying?
You were there.
I don't, like I said.
Okay, tell me the situation. Like I said, this happened in Duval County.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know what was been reported or not reported. So tell me the scenario of what happened right here.
They were fighting.
Who was fighting?
Them right there, you just seen.
But tell me who though. I don't know. Explain this.
They were them two right there.
Who was fighting?
Them two right there.
Who were they?
Jeremy.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were fighting.
Jeremy's fighting who? Now Jeremy's your boys, right? Your side?
No.
Who's on your side?
The other one.
Who's the other one?
I guess this is what they say. Hey, yo. I'm so happy that I ain't no motherfucker. I ain't in the streets, bruh. I don't gotta deal with none of this shit. Cause, what the fuck?
Who's your brother? Trevon?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were fighting.
Why were they beefing?
I don't even remember. Like I said, I swear, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I don't even know why they beef.
Okay, that's explainable.
Like,
over a girl, some stupid shit. They look at you. Where did this happen on Collins Road over there, Highland Lakes? So y'all went over there because Trevon was gonna get in a fight?
Yeah, they'll fight. Like they fought.
Okay. So why did the guns get brought out? Why were all shots fired?
They started shooting.
They started shooting.
Yeah, the other boy started shooting.
Well, DeAndre shot because that's very clearly gunshots coming from his hand.
No, DeAndre didn't shoot.
DeAndre didn't shoot.
I promise you. The other boys, they start shooting. Yeah, they start shooting.
Who got stabbed?
The other boy was in jail.
Who's that?
My brother.
Trevon?
No, it's not my real brother. It's his name, John.
John.
Yeah, they always tell me that.
Who's John's? What's John's real name?
John.
John what? What's he go by?
John.
And Boozy didn't shot.
No, he didn't.
Because it's very clear on there that I think he did.
I didn't. No, you can run it back. Look, he didn't shoot. He didn't shoot. The other people start shooting. We start running.
This is an example. I'm trying to get you to understand
I'm trying
that
to
this shit has happened all over Jacksonville.
Look, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not lying. I promise he did not shoot. I promise.
Do you ever watch anything that like CSI or Discovery Channel, anything that?
No, my mom be watching it.
Okay. Do you understand that they're law enforcement officers, departments, we have labs that we can send evidence to, and they analyze the evidence. We took the shell casings from 350 Crossings, along with all the other shell casings from every scene we have, the shooting at your apartment, the shooting where Boozy got hit. We took all these shell casings because it's physical evidence. It's what we see on the ground. It shows us that shooting happened. There's multiple different calibers. So obviously, some shell cases over here, some shell cases over there, show us that a volley of gunfire, an exchange of gunfire between two parties. We take all this physical evidence and we give it to the feds, and we have them analyze it. And we got those results, which is another reason why you're sitting here. Tell me about the shooting at Dollar Tree on Argyle Forest Boulevard.
Dollar Tree.
Y'all got into it with somebody. And y'all left shell casings all in the damn parking lot.
I know. No,
Because those shell casings in the Dollar Tree parking lot at Arlington or on Argyle Forest Boulevard, where y'all got into it with somebody and shot it up.
Where Dollar Tree?
It's on Argyle Forest Boulevard. I don't have the exact address. So listen to me now. Those shell casings match forensically, like science. Like I can't make this shit up. Match the shell casings at the Crossings Boulevard shooting. Okay? The shell casings match other crime scenes in Jacksonville. So when I tell you that this room's getting smaller, it's getting smaller. The shell casings that we took from the case, the casings where your downtree got shot, we've compared those. We now know who those belong to. Shell casings at your apartment complex where there was an exchange of gunfire, we've compared those. We now know where those come from. This is chess. You understand the game of chess?
I never played.
Okay, this is chess. We're just moving pieces around, filling in blanks. Where does this belong? Where does that belong? And these chess pieces.
So all them shell cases match. They all match each other.
Yeah, we got 40 caliber shell casings at this scene, 40 caliber shell casings at this scene, 40 caliber shell casings over here, 40 shell casings over here, about 6 different places, and they all match. Now we have a 40 caliber Glock, and one of the other things they're able to tell us in this scientific examination is these shell casings were fired from particular weapons brands. Because when you fire a gun, whether I don't have my own, be a Glock, the firing pin hits the bullet different than a Smith & Wesson would hit, that a Beretta would hit. Even though it's the same caliber, it hits different. So they're able to look at this and say, hey, these are Glocks. These are this, these are this. And now I've got a Glock in your house that we preserved for prints, DNA, all that with a 30-round magazine, which kind of explains, because one of the questions we have is, damn, I carry 13, plus one in the pipe. So how am I getting 18 and this and that? How am I getting all these shell casings on scene? Well, shit, ding, 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 ding. 30-round magazine right in the Glock. That explains it. So the evidence is mounding. So you're in here in this room today, and I'm gonna give you a minute. And I'm gonna offer you again if you want something to drink or something to eat. We got crystals right here, we'll go get you something to eat. But I'm gonna give you a minute to absorb all this. And then I wanna sit down and have a very man-to-man conversation about what's been going on. Feel me? You sure you don't want nothing to eat? I can go to crystals, I can go get you a soda, water, whatever you want. Your mama's tied up right now.
Why she tied up?
She's with the detectives. We're still serving the search warrant. We're still searching your house. We got another blanket. You cold, man?
Yeah.
It's kind of cold. AC hadn't worked in months. And all of a sudden today it's working. There you go.
I talked to my boss, right?
Yeah, deputy did. It's time to be a man, man. It really is. I mean, you got your family down there sitting in the damn street. Can't even get in the house. Your mama worried about you and worried about what's going on, and they're continuing to pull evidence out of your house. And somebody is going to be accountable for that. So your family's fixing to get drugged into this. And probably the members of the family that don't need to be drugged into this. You know, just taking out your house. That's taking out your house. Your car's on the way here. They're bringing it here to process it because I have a search warrant for your car too.
You can get free PrEP and STI testing through Mr. Online. No doctor's visits, no needles. PrEP delivered for free to the comfort of your own home. For free? For
Bro, this video long as shit. We still got a whole motherfucking...
That don't need to be drugged into it. Mainly your mom, because it's her part. What's your mom won't say when we have to go to her and we have to ask her, what you need to explain this, because Kenyatta says he don't know nothing about nothing. What's she gonna say? What's your brother's gonna say? There's a lot of people in that apartment that are in a bad position right now because you're not being responsible. And this bad dream is going to become a nightmare, bro. You're in a position today where you can make a lot of this stop. Stepping up, being a man, taking some responsibility. Stupid mistakes. Nobody got hit at that 350 crossing shooting. Nobody got hit. That time. There's a lot of innocent people that are fixing to be put in positions they don't need to be put into, and you can stop it. Your mama being number one. I know you're close to her. You do stuff for her. She does stuff for you. And you put her in a bad spot because now she has detectives at her door with a search warrant using a SWAT team going in her house looking for evidence of the using crimes. And we found it. And now somebody's got to take ownership. Somebody's got to step up and take ownership. I mean, your mom's not going to do it because your mom shouldn't have to. Because I don't think your mom is running around shooting at people. But somebody is going to own it. And you're in a position right here today in this room that you can make that stop. And that's just what we found right now that I'm getting phone calls and being reported and photographs sent me. They're still searching, bro. They ain't done. They won't be done until that apartment is searched top to bottom, front to back. Everything is searched. Every air vent, everything. And then when they're done with that, they're going to search the outside, in the woods, on the porch, anywhere around there. And then they're going to search your car.
Nah, I'm about to turn this motherfucker
They're going
off.
to do that
That'd be
here.
a log as
Crime
shit.
scene evidence techs are going to do that here. And they're going to take everything out.
I don't care
They're
that
going to
much,
see. They're going
bro.
for
This video
everything.
too fucking
They already said
long.
they're showcasing in the car. They can see
We
that.
still got a whole
without even getting into
motherfucking
it.
hour.
And yeah, you're going to go to jail today. And you're going to get charged with what you got charged is on you right now for. You've been charged with accessory to attempted murder. But we're going to continue to work. And the sheriff is going to say, Detective Calhoun, just keep focusing on that what you're doing.
I would have told
And I'm gonna keep focusing,
bruh.
and the more I focus, the more I dig. And the
I
more
would have
find.
told
We're
bruh.
gonna
You
send these
talking
guns
to
off
death
the lab.
is,
We're
man.
gonna send these shell casings off to the lab that we found in your car. And anything else we find, we're going to send it off.
Hey, my man, you talking to death is, bro. You see, I got my head down, bruh. You said y'all about to leave. Go ahead and leave, bruh. Talk to y'all when I get back, man. When y'all get back, man. You ain't gotta spare me the sad story, bro.
We're going to analyze it. And then I'm gonna go to the north and I'm gonna start talking to my partners at the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, and we're gonna start putting two and two together on all these other crime scenes these show cases have been in on. And we're gonna start putting two and two together on stuff y'all been doing in Duval County. It might take me 6 months, it might take me a year, Kenyatta, but I promise you this. I will not leave any stone unturned. You will be my #1 project. But today you have the power. It's in your hands to make that stop. Anybody you've associated yourself with, your boys, I won't stop to their end date. Anybody that's in that video is a target. Shit, I'm going after the producer of that video. And I know who he is. You ain't the only right.
What? Nigga said I'm going for the producer of the video. Fuck you! You about to lock up a director too? Man, them niggas out Florida ain't playing fair. What the hell?
Video he's ever filmed. But you're in a position today. You can step up, be a man, own what you need to own, and stop the bleeding.
Unique's doing it right now.
Unique's right here. Right here. Right on the side of this wall. He's in a room just like you, and he is charged in the same case you're charged in. He's admitted to setting up the drug deal. He's admitted knowing that y'all were going to rob him. And he's identified everybody in the car. And he's going to jail for his part.
So are y'all saying because Yungeen, well, he was locked up. So I don't get why they saying he a snitch, or they saying he a snitch because he mentioned Fulio name, saying I know Fulio because he a rapper type shit.
The people selling the drugs.
Because right now he ain't admitting to his involvement in anything like that. So I don't know what the fuck.
Went to jail and are still in jail, fixing to get sentenced. Because I don't condone any criminal activity that surrounded itself around the shooting. Not when you shoot up an apartment with innocent bystanders. I can't justify that. I can't answer for it. There is no why to that situation. 12-month-old baby almost got killed, came within an inch of her life, of her parents having to bury a child. Our sheriff is from Duval County. He's retired Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. And he's seen the direction that Jacksonville has gone in the 35 years that he was a cop up there. And we've had conversations, and he says, not under his watch is Clay County going to turn into what Duval is today. So when it comes across his desk that we've had multiple shootings, carjackings, robberies, you name it, he said, put a stop to it, because this is how Duval 35 years ago started. Just one little incident here and there and here, and now all of a sudden they got full-out freaking war up there. People get killed every day. And I tend to agree with him. I lived here. I grew up here. Went to school here. Lived here since I was 8 years old. I don't want my family growing up in a county that's turned into what Duval has. We're not hard people to get along with, Canada. We're very fair. But you put a lot of people at risk. And you put your family at risk. And only you can stop it. Because from this day forward, I don't have to worry about the Yungeen gang shooting up Orange Park. I don't have to worry about them shooting up Jacksonville. I can actually rest now, not worry about following you knuckleheads around Clay County and Duval County and pulling surveillance and getting phone calls when I'm trying to be with my family on vacation that, hey, one of y'all killed somebody. That's over. I don't have to worry about that anymore. All I have to worry about is sitting behind my desk, looking at these cases, networking with these other detectives, and filling out charging affidavits on who I'm going to charge, who with, and what crimes. That's all I got to worry about now. Before this is all said and done, Kenyatta, if this is the way you want to play it, you will get sick and tired of coming down to the booking room and getting rebooked. Not to mention, Duval County hadn't even had a crack at you. They won't come get you. The people that aren't a threat to me will get deals. they'll testify against you. And we'll move on, as life should. But a lot of that can be prevented today. I've shown you a little bit, just to kind of wake you up and let you realize that I'm not bluffing you. Hide behind a blanket or not, Kenyon. You know, let me give you one scenario. There's a huge difference between you driving a car over and trying to buy one of your friends doing something stupid than you doing the thing stupid. There's a huge difference between you standing there when the trigger is pulled and you pulling it yourself. You understand that? Huge difference. There's a huge difference in you taking a human being's life and you just present when a human being's life is taken. There's a huge difference with you being a cold-blooded murderer and going out and putting a gun in somebody and pulling the trigger than you defending yourself. There's so much difference in those couple scenarios I've given you. A matter of walking out of the jail or doing life in prison. These are some of the decisions that you have a very, very short period of time to make. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, when I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't want to get any calls from attorneys saying, oh, well, now Kenyatta says he wants to talk to you. Because it's too late. At some point, it's going to be too late. I'm not going to want to talk to you. And those differences that I'm trying to explain to you, it's not going to matter. Whether you were just there or whether you pulled the trigger, is not going to matter. But I'll tell you who it will matter to. It's going to matter to your mom. It's going to matter to you. And it's going to matter to people who care about you. Because the difference of having Kenyatta home and being able to have some quality of life.
He just chatting at this point, bro. I'm not about to watch the rest of this shit, bro. See y'all niggas in the next video. Like I said, y'all see how long the rest of this video is, bro. I don't care what I really don't care about this shit, bro. But see y'all in the next video, bro. Peace.